Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FIRDAUS. I'm from 6BME3 and this is my project for Fundamental of Airline Economics. So I've been given a title of Aircraft Leasing is the biggest factor that makes AirAsia gain strong revenue in the end of 2016. So AirAsia Berhad is a Malaysia low-cost airline headquarters near Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's the largest airline in Malaysia by fleet size and destinations. Malaysia, largest low-cost airline by passenger carrier and jet fleet. So for the first 9 months to September 30 last year, AirAsia net profit rose to 1.57 billion ringgit from a net loss of 13.35 million ringgit a year ago. So group revenue of the period went up to 5 billion against 4.14 billion previously. So for the first question, isn't AirAsia makes their profit by selling cheap tickets? AirAsia has become so dominant in Southeast Asia that rivals have started ganging up on it. Yet you have to go back as far as December 2010 if you want to find a quarter when seat sales covered operating expenses. Costs have exceeded tickets revenue by an aggregate of 4.94 billion ringgit. So AirAsia consistently loses money on seat sales, then makes it back on economy revenues. Perhaps it's all those outrageous baggage and other random fees where AirAsia is making its money. Not really. Adding in such charge certainly improve the picture but still leave the company posting losses in all but 3 quarters of the past 5 years. In fact, AirAsia only breaks even when you factor in passenger spending on the flight meals, duty-free, reserved seats, cancellations and other subsidies. If you are looking to see where the serious money is made, you are better off regarding the entire enterprise not as an airline per se, but as an usual segment of the aircraft leasing business. Alright, for the second question, what is an aircraft leasing? So aircraft leasing is used by airlines and other aircraft operators. Airlines lease aircraft from other airlines or leasing companies for two main reasons, which to operate aircraft without the financial burden of buying them and to provide temporary increase in capacity. The industry has two main leasing types: wet leasing, which is normally used for short-term leasing, and dry leasing, which is more normal for longer-term lease. The industry also uses combinations of wet and dry. For example, when the aircraft is wet leased to establish new services. Then, as the airline's flights or cabin crew become trained, they can be switched to a dry lease. For question number 3. But some report says that by making huge order from Airbus give them some advantage to get cheaper price. So how true is that? So yeah, it's true. AirAsia is Airbus Group second biggest customer, which is behind Indian low-cost carrier, which is Indigo. With a total of 575 planes to its name, 401 of which have yet to be delivered. That means AirAsia has huge negotiation power when it comes to putting in an order for another aircraft. It can basically ask for a discount whenever it wants, and Airbus is likely to oblige. Which makes total sense if you are Airbus, you would want to upset your second biggest customer, won't you? So all that makes for a rather neat source of additional revenue, aircraft lessor such as General Electric and BOC Aviation Limited typically can get a discount that airlines can screw off the biggest manufacturers. So whenever AirAsia feels it got to be on balance sheet, it can sell them to the lessor, lease them back and book the premium over its own purchase price income. Net of AirAsia expenses of such operating leases against its income from selling its order book over the past few years. and you will notice that even after all those charges, the company as a whole typically makes more money from selling and leasing aircraft than it does from flying them. Okay, now we have come to the last question. How AirAsia make huge profit from leasing? So AirAsia lose money on operating level on ticket sales, just about make it back on economic revenues, but makes it real money from leasing and leasing back its own aircraft. So AirAsia is able to purchase Airbus aircraft at prices lower than usual market rates, much lower than other airlines and airline leasing companies. Whenever AirAsia feels it's time to another cash injection, or when it feels it has too many aircraft on its book, it simply sells somewhere else. Now, when you add up how much AirAsia originally bought the aircraft from the Airbus, which you guys remember often at the discounted rate, factor in the cost to lease the aircraft from the new lessor and then compare that to how much AirAsia sold the aircraft to the lessor. AirAsia is left with hefty profit, so that's how it's able to make money. So that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed my video. Assalamualaikum. Have a very good day. Bye.